No, we fold it in like a triangle.
He
Fold
just
it in.
likes to get the ladies
Oh
working
my
for
lord,
him.
here.
No, I did it before. Just do it.
See, it is
He's out. He's
so
all
easy.
out of the laugh.
Michael, are you watching this?
That's how it did it last time.
The whole thing falls apart, Michael, when you're not here.
You do need help.
So,
That's why he goes to those meetings.
a couple of weeks ago, we had an annual journal meeting at Remax Hallmark. It's a very large company. We have hundreds of employees, so the meetings are usually well attended. Quite often they're at the Four Seasons and nice big ballrooms like that. This particular time I was up at the Prince Hotel on Eglinton. And we have a speaker every time, and that speaker, of course, I can't remember his name this time. He was kind of different in that he wasn't a real estate speaker. He was a social media speaker. And he was famous for creating a wine appreciation business, taking it from 4 million to 60 million in a relatively short period of time, basically using social media as his business model. So I thought he offered some pretty interesting ideas, and I know there's reluctance in society in general to embrace this thing. I don't know, some people think it's just a fad, it's going to fade away or whatever. But the reality is that social media is here to stay. It's the way we communicate with each other. And as business people, if we don't jump on the bandwagon now, we're missing out on a lot of potential income. And I thought the Good Doctor's appeals over the last few weeks to participate really spoke to the need of this group to get our act together where social media is concerned. As a group, it has great power. We have what everyone else out there wants. We have a group of people helping us individually build our business up. And if we just take this one example of the doctor's Yelp site, and he's demonstrated clearly that you get involved and contribute to this, that his business actually grows. Now, you know, we can't give referrals to everybody every week, but there are other ways we can contribute. And I would suggest that you go home and seek him out on Yelp and write a blurb on his behalf. He will appreciate it. I'm on Blurb. I'd appreciate it. And who else is, or sorry, on Yelp. Who else is on Yelp? Jeffrey's on Yelp. Go and just find him on the site. You can contribute, make your comment. And then if you need help building up your own profile, call one of us. We're more than glad to help you. It's so easy, and if you I'll just use Yelp as an example, but if you are looking for, say, which happened to me last week, I was taking my broker out to lunch, and I wanted to find a good Thai restaurant, so I think I'll give Yelp a try. Wow, there's a great Thai restaurant. They 137 reviews. I read a few of them, all of them amazing. I mean, it's pretty. And sure enough, fantastic meal. So that's just one example. Anyway, I'll get back to the speaker. He talked a lot about social media changes all the time. I blog and I Facebook and I LinkedIn and I Twitter. Probably not as much as I should, but I have a presence there. It's part of my branding. But when I was doing my research for this, I discovered that I'll just sort of talk about just some of the things you can do that are really basic. Just register with everything. If there's something come along, and some of them I don't even know. I have a list here that I'll leave. Or I can even email to everybody of all the different sites. But some of them I don't know what StumbleUpon is, or Zillow or Truly or whatever. But whatever, just register and create your profile. It gives you a presence. You can visit different blogs. Whether did you blog, Andrew?
I don't blog. I tweet.
Okay.
I have a Twitter account, and then that goes through LinkedIn.
So if you're a blogger, and I've been blogging for many years, I don't do this, but he suggests going to other people's blogs. I just like reading my own. I'm not interested in other people's comments, but unless it was yours, of course. I read yours.
I don't write one.
Anybody else here blog? Does anybody else? No?
I do.
Do you blog? Okay.
Yeah, I don't update it very often.
Right. So the idea is to go, read, comment on the blog. I get comments on my blogs, but I also get comments offline. I much prefer them on the blog because I've got, over the years, I don't know, last time I looked, over 60,000 people have read what I've written, so I'd sooner they see that somebody has commented. That's the blogger's dream. But it's all part of that sort of mixing together and overlapping and creating a presence on the web. It's part of your brand. You're communicating, excuse me, communicating to your clients that you're hip and you know what's going on and you're cutting edge and all that kind of thing. Even if you're not, it doesn't matter. As long as they think you are, that's what's important. Twitter, I didn't realize, but I mean, I don't follow too many people. I think I'm going to start. Most, you know, some of the things that I read on there, mobile, vast majority of stuff I'm not really interested in. But again, I miss the point. The point is to follow as many as possible, including celebrities, etc. Constantly updating your profile. So you create a profile on all these different sites. Go back to it once or twice a year and update the photograph, change it, move it around, you know, that kind of stuff, and update your education, all the changes that occur and such. This is all easy stuff. It takes no time. If you've got a big staff like John, he could just hire one of his minions to go on and do all that for him. But those of us that, you know, have to do it ourselves, well, that's fine too. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. Ask your friends, like here, I'm asking on behalf of the doctor and myself and Jeffrey, go on to Yelp. Well, make that a habit. If you have a client that's happy with what you do. LinkedIn, when it first came out, I made a pitch to all the people that I'd done business with. And it's hard to get testimonials. People, to get them to sit down and write it and type it and print it and sign it and mail it and all that, it's hard. It's been hard for me over the years to do. But when LinkedIn came on, I got 25, like within 5 days. Awesome testimonials that I use on a fairly regular basis when I do my presentations. I can do the same thing with all these other social media sites. I can ask them. In this case, I'm asking you, go on Yelp, contribute, you know, try to help us boost our profile. The same sort of idea. This number 6 was get listed on directories. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but do you know what that's about, Doctor?
Is that a social media?
Directories. Well,
Like
maybe
real
Yelp is a
estate?
directory.
No, I think that what they mean is that you want to be on as many, like you want to get listed on as many, like directories, meaning like BNI, the BIA,
Yeah, I guess
so that when you get hits
Yeah.
in
Places
Google,
that list
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Any
Any
opportunity
kind of
that
directory
is
that you
there
can get
to
yourself
put
on.
your name, to get on there, and be a resource. Make all your postings, all your content online as professional, intelligent, reflective of your brand, of who you are. If you do that, it's a no-lose situation. Just as long as it's an honest comment or an honest response to what it is you're reading. I guess the bottom line in all of this is just be proactive. You don't have to spend a lot of time, 2 or 3 minutes a day would do it. Just sort of have a list on your wall and just say, today I'm going to go on to Zello, or today I'm going to go on to Stumble Upon, or whatever the hell these things are. I don't know what they are, but I will go and figure it out. And anyway, that was essentially the speak. One final thing that he talked about was when he was promoting his business from the $4 million level to the $60 million level. He'd discover ideas. He used to do a month or a weekly, kind of like a weekly newsletter suggesting some wines, and it became such a huge success. He thought, I'll do it twice a week. And became doubled his business. And I'll do it 3 times. Got to the point where he's doing it and so the effectiveness after 6 months to a year after he did it for every day for that period of time, the effectiveness diminished, and so he had to come up with something different. So the other message I got from this speech